How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Garry's Mod, and the time has come again. If you could probably tell by the blurry camera, we have the one and the only dynamic depth of field. Now, you're probably going to guess what this is using, and you'd be right, it is G-Shader. Another awesome G-Shader add-on has been thrown into the mix. And if you don't know what depth of field is, well, pretty much it's a game's way of trying to emphasize focus on something. Because of course, when in real life, well, you're looking at something and you get close to it, it almost appears like everything around it gets blurry. But of course, the problem is that we can stare at what the game is trying to focus on, and then also stare directly at our periphery and realize, holy cow, that's blurry, and that's not what real life looks like. But in a video game, it can implement that cinematic feel, and, well, as you can see as we get close, the background starts to blur, and now it's not. And it depends on what you're looking at. Again, trying to hyperfixate on whatever is in front of you. It's pretty cool, and it's very seamless, and this is a very common post-processing effect in pretty much every modern game that's come out in like the last 20 or 25 years. And now we have it in Garry's Mod. Now, it's kind of funny because this is one of the settings that a lot of people don't like in modern games. But it's pretty cool, especially if you have like some kind of view bob mod on, and you were to like approach something, and again, you're trying to make it look cinematic. Depth of field can be a really awesome asset. Like, look at this. That's pretty cool how it just transitions like that. It goes from blurry to not blurry, and it's really cool if you like that. But if you don't, this may not be the post-processing effect for you. But now let's go into a deeper dive on what you can expect from this add-on simply by going into post-processing. Don't mind the flickering. I think it's one of the add-ons I have. Oh wait, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Alright, there we go. I forgot that I had it on toggle and I kept holding Q. Now it's gone. Go into the depth of field right here. And again, you do want to make sure you have G-Shader installed and mounted. By mounted, of course, I just mean have it installed. And then you can see we can enable it. Now, I will go ahead and show you what whoa, okay, that looks pretty cool. If you can get the sun in the right way, yeah, that's pretty cinematic. Okay, anyway, let's go back and let's try to focus on this. In fact, it might be better to come out here and look at something. Okay, here we go. We have this beautiful potted plant, really focusing on it. You can go ahead and adjust the aperture, and we can see what that looks like. Okay, so yeah, you can see the blur kind of come in and out, and you can kind of set the distance on when you'd want that to happen. So you can see here, now it's even showing up from this far. Yeah, I mean, this would be kind of annoying. If I was this far from something, I would not want to focus on it. So probably don't have it at that. But again, just like pretty much every other G-Shader add-on, you can customize it. I mean, look at this. We're still focusing on this and we're so far away. But if we go back to the lower setting, now it only happens when you get really close to the item. All right, next up, we have the bokeh radius. Now, the bokeh is the blurry effect that you're seeing. And you can adjust that as well if you want. I'll zoom in so you can see it a lot better, but I'm going all the way to both extremes. It might be better if we actually crank the blur up. And now we can see what the bokeh effect does. So it kind of makes it more diffuse, and you do lose some detail, but you get a more blurrier, well, blur. I mean, someone out there probably wants that. And then we have the near depth of field. So I think this is going to affect the actual items you're near. And this could get kind of annoying because I imagine if you make it too crazy, yep, you can see it's starting to blur now. You can even make it to where everything is just blurry, and that's not what we want. That would probably give me a headache if I played like that. So we're going to go ahead and adjust it. You can see how it does start to get more clear. Again, I will be zooming in. In fact, you can even see it on our weapon model. So here it is all the way down, pretty blurry, and here it is all the way to the other side. Again, not really all that blurry. Now here's the cool thing. If you want a visual representation of what this add-on does, this is it. And this is probably more of like a dev tool kind of thing, but see how it's dynamic? Again, the name. And if we were to change some of these settings or even make it default, turn this back on, yeah, this is, oh my god, what the hell? I don't know why my gun isn't changing. Okay, I'm an idiot. I had to re-enable it. Okay, so yes, this is what it looks like by default. And again, when you zoom in, you can see the green emphasizes what's being blurred. And as you kind of go away, you can see the blur then fades back into the sandbox. It's pretty crazy. Like right now I'm looking at the sky and almost nothing's blurred, but looking down and the blur starts to creep in. Turning it off and we can kind of see that result now in real time. As I look down, again I'll zoom in, the upper area of the screen is starting to get blurry. And just like that, it is gone. But there you guys have it. Again, really cool add-on, being able to work with G-Shader, and of course you can use it with all the other G-Shader post-processing add-ons to kind of add a more modern twist to Garry's mod, and I think it's pretty cool. I'm loving all these add-ons coming out, but of course you guys will be the judge. Let me know what you want to see in the next video. If you want to leave a like and subscribe on this video, that would be amazing. Thank you guys, by the way, so much for the support on that last video we did. Absolutely incredible, and it broke records on this channel, and I am flabbergasted. But I love you guys. Have a good one, and until next time, thanks for watching and farewell.